Okay. Hello everyone. Hello everyone. Welcome to another flight video today. I'm going to use Korean Airlines Boeing 777-300ER aircraft from Kimhae to Pyongyang International Airport. Now, let's start the flight. Okay. Aircraft checklist, security car. Noise, check. Landing gear, check. Right engine checked. Rear landing gear check. Right fuel slide check, right center fuel slide check, right center wing check, right wing tip edge check, right wing tip check, right wing trailing edge check, right AF fuel slide check. Tail and APU is check. Left landing gear check. Left wing trailing edge check. Left wing leading edge check. Left engine check. 감사합니다. 내일이 토요일. 오케이. 비안심. 오케이, 비안심 vehicle set. Done. Park brake set. Okay. Battery on. APU on. No smoking sign on. Seatbelt sign on. Logo lights on. Cabin lights on. Cockpit lights on.
Information. Tango at 0 Niner 22 Zulu. Departure runway 36 right. Transition level 150. Wind 043 degrees 0 knots. Overcast at 13,100 feet. Rain. Temperature 20. Dew point 0. QNH 1013.
Test alarms. Engine check. Fire alarm check. Fuel alarm check. ASY alarm check. Landing gear alarm check. Spoilers alarm check. Flaps alarm check. Rudder alarm check. Brake alarm check. Roll alarm check. Reverse throttle alarm check. Ice alarm check. Radar alarm check. Sensors alarm check. Electric system check. Alarm check. Hydraulic system check. Logo lights on. Tires alarm check. Proximity alarm check. Stall alarm check. Overspeed alarm check. Taxiing speed alarm check. Low speed alarm check. Gear speed alarm check. Speed limit alarm check. Okay, cargo. Ready? Okay, now he's getting to board the passengers. Oh, there we go. Passengers are boarding. 이렇게 탑승 중입니다. 다 탔습니다.
The captain has turned on the fasten seatbelt sign. If you haven't already done so, please stow or carry on luggage underneath the seat in front of you or in an overhead bin. Please take your seat and fasten your seatbelt, and also make sure your seat back and folding trays are in their full upright position. If you are seated next to an emergency exit, please read carefully the special instructions card located by your seat. If you do not wish to perform the functions described in the event of an emergency, please ask a flight attendant to reseat you. We remind you that this is a non-smoking flight. Smoking is prohibited on the entire aircraft, including the lavatories. Tampering with, disabling or destroying the lavatory smoke detectors is prohibited by law. If you have any questions about our flight today, please don't hesitate to ask one of our flight attendants. Thank you.
Okay, cargo door is closed.
Cabin crew, prepare doors for departure at cross-check.
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is
Passenger
your
door
chief flight
closed.
attendant.
Check.
On behalf of our captain and the entire crew, welcome aboard. At this time, make sure your seat backs and tray tables are in their full upright position and that your seat belt is correctly
Lights
fastened.
on.
Also, your portable electronic devices must be set to airplane mode until an announcement is made upon arrival. Thank you.
Hotel Lima 7203. Checking in. Korean Air 232. Pushback approved. Pushback approved to westbound. Northbound. Roger. Korean Air 235. Pushback approved to northbound. 네, 지나간 생산팀들 푸시백 허가 받았습니다. 네. 네, 팍브레이크 해주십시오. 네, 팍브레이크 해주셨습니다. 푸시백 시작하겠습니다. 네.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the crew, we request your full attention as the flight attendants demonstrate the safety features of this aircraft. Take a minute to locate the exit closest to you. Note that the nearest exit may be behind you. Count the number of rows to this exit. Should the cabin experience sudden pressure loss, stay calm and listen for instructions from the cabin crew. Oxygen masks will drop down from above your seat. Place the mask over your mouth and nose, like this. Pull the strap to tighten it. If you are traveling with children, make sure that your own mask is on first before helping your children. In the unlikely event of an emergency landing and evacuation, leave your carry-on items behind. Life rafts are located below your seats and emergency lighting will lead you to your closest exit and slide. We ask that you make sure that all carry-on luggage is stowed away safely during the flight. While we wait for takeoff, please take a moment to review the safety data card in the seat pocket in front of you.
Engine 1, park brake set. Engine number 1 set. Taxiing lights on. APU is off. Before taxi, eyes on, taxi light is on, nav lights on. Before takeoff, strobe lights on, takeoff flaps 15 set, flight controls, check, 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 check. Flight controls have been checked. Korean Air 231, request taxi to runway 36 right. Roger. Korea 235, clear to taxi to runway 36 right, Korea 235. Cabin lights out. Roger, taxiing to runway 36 right, Korea 235. Okay, here we come.
Cabin crew, prepare for takeoff.
We are now ready for takeoff. Please make sure your seatbelts are fastened and all baggage is secured underneath your seat or in the overhead compartments. We also ask that your seats and table trays are in the upright position for takeoff. Please switch to airplane mode or personal electronic devices, including laptops and cell phones. Enjoy your flight.
Korea 231, contact tower, when ready. Roger, Korea 231, contact tower, Kimhae Tower, 1.525 to good night, bye-bye. Hotel Lima 7203, checking in. Korea 235, hold short, runway 36 right. Roger, Korea 231, hold short, runway 36 right, Korea 231. Thank you, Rizzo, for developing this Kimhae International 3D model. Thank you very much. I appreciate for your hard work. Lights. Turn on to landing lights. Checklist. Before takeoff, landing lights on. Korea 231, Kimhae Tower, line up and right, runway 36 right, lining up and right, runway 36 right, Korea 231. Jeju Air Flight 121, clear to land, runway 36 left. Roger, Jeju Air Flight 121, clear to land, runway 36 left. Winds 1 knots from 37 degrees, clear to land, Jeju Air Flight 121. Jeju Air Flight 121, report on final runway 36 left. Roger, reporting on runway 36 left, Jeju Air Flight 121. Jeju Air Flight 121, clear to land, runway 36 left, winds calm from 43 degrees, clear to land, runway 36 right. Mm. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, retard, touchdown, reverse. JDR Flight 121, vacant runway to right and contact Kimhae ground on 125.59. Good night, bye bye. Good night. Thank you. JJ flight 121, runway vacated. Roger, hold short runway 36 right. We got Korean Air ready for takeoff and contact Kimhae ground on 125.52. Roger, hold short position on runway 36. Traffic in sight. JJ flight 121. Korean Air 232, clear for takeoff, runway 36 right. Winds come from 441 degrees. Clear for takeoff. Clear for takeoff, Korean Air 235, 231. Pyongyang, here we come. Let's go. A knots check.
Positive rate.
Gear up.
Airspeed low. Airspeed low.
Korean Air 231, we are airborne. Korean Air 231, contact Kimhae departure 125.52. Good night. Roger, flaps 5 set.
Airspeed low.
JJ Air flight 121, clear to cross runway 36 right.
Airspeed low.
Roger, clear to cross runway 36 right. Winds. Hotel Lima 7203, Kimhae departure, passing 3000, flaps 1. Roger, Kimhae departure, Korean Air 235, radar contact, clear for vectors to Pyongyang Sunan International Airport, flaps up. Roger, Korean Air 235, proceeding course to Pyongyang Sunan International Airport, Korean Air 231, landing lights off. Seatbelt sign is off.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has turned off the fasten
Ice is
seatbelt
out.
sign and you may now move around the cabin. However, we always recommend to keep your seatbelt fastened while you're seated.
오케이, 선회합니다. 평양 올라갑니다. 이제 평양으로. 네, 제주 건너가고요. 이제 게이트 택시를 하고요. 이제 슬슬 자 올라가 볼까요? 이제
moments, the flight attendants will be passing around the cabin to offer you hot or cold drinks, as well as a snack. Alcoholic drinks are also available. Now, sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight. Thank you.
내일이 화요일, 내일이 일요일. 자, 이제 하루 마쳤으니까 이제 평양으로 이제 북쪽 다시 올라가 볼까요? 좋네요, 기장님. 평양으로 다시 북쪽으로 올라가니까요. 그러니까요. 예. 함도가 이렇게 평화적으로 통일이 돼서 참 좋네요, 이게. 그러니까 이제 슬슬 고속도로도 공사 중인데, 벌써 김해 공항 벗어났네요. 그러니까 이 12,000피트 이거 올라갈 때는 내려올 때는 37,000이 있는데 36,000을 버리네. 그러니까 내일이
In a few moments, the flight attendants will be passing around the cabin to offer you hot or cold drinks, as well as dinner. Alcoholic drinks are also available. Now, sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight. Thank you.
오늘 이제 저녁 먹고 내일이 일요일 갑니다. 올라갑니다. 진짜 바람 한 점 없네. 이 날씨가 딱인데 원래. 그러게. 8분 남았네. 타이타닉 비행기를 올리고 있고, 자, 이제 2만 피트 올라왔습니다. 만 6천 피트만 더 가면 돼요. 저녁을 다 먹는 것 같으니 캐빈 라이트를 끄도록 하겠습니다. Cruise, cabin lights off, ice. 이제 22,000피트 올라왔습니다. 이제 자, 이제 밤비행기 자, 됐습니다. 이제 내일이 슬슬 올라갑니다. 이제 아무것도 안 보여요. 이제 보입니다. 죄송합니다.
Ladies and gentlemen, a quick update on our flight. The weather is foggy. Enjoy the rest of our flight.
이제 바람이 불었다가 안 불었다가 하네요. 내일이 일요일이네. 그래도 여기를 넘어서 저녁 준비를 해야지. 자, 이제 2분 남았습니다. 좀 있으면 선행이에요. 네, 6만 피트만, 6천 피트만 더 가면 돼요. 돈 선회합니다. 이제 완전히 중심 잡으면 것 같아요. 자, 이제 된 것 같습니다. Cabin lights on.
Cabin crew, prepare for landing.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have just been cleared to land at our destination. Please make sure one last time your seatbelt is securely fastened. The flight attendants are currently passing around the cabin to make a final compliance check and pick up any remaining cups and glasses. Thank you.
10분 남았네요. 오늘 이렇게 보면 날씨가 엄청 좋은 거예요. 그러네요, 진짜 정말 날씨가 아주 잠시만 이 구름을 지나면 괜찮은 것 같아. 그러니까 진짜 여기 높이 떠 있는데도 다 보이고 해. 그러니까 말이야. 3천 남았다. 이제 내일이 (8분) 남았습니다. 이제 내일이 기장님 내일 뭐 하실 거예요? 그냥 쉬어야지. 평양에서 그냥 돌아도 다니고 쇼핑도 하고 그러려고. 근데 진짜 바람 없네요. 그러니까요. 근데 진짜 송천권은 바람이 없네. 그러니까 이렇게 잘 가는 거지. 안 그랬으면 아마 지금쯤이면 이제 또 올라오면 이겠다. 도착했다고. 됐어. 순항 미션. 근데 하지만 조만간 우리 참석해야 돼요. 몇 분 있다가 하강해야 되냐면 7분 있다가 하강해야 돼요. 근데 속도가 더 빨라지는 것 느낌. 인제 이러네요. 안 그런 줄 알았더니 지금까지.
Cabin crew, please be seated.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has turned on the fasten seatbelt sign. We are now crossing a zone of turbulence. Please return your seats and keep your seatbelts fastened. Thank you.
TOD. Cruise and descent. Cabin crew is advised. 순위. 서울이 아닌데? 아이고. 그만 이게 없어졌든 해야 되는데 안 하네. 와, 꼬리나게 보니까 엄청 흔들흔들하네요. 그러니까 답이 없는데 무슨? 성남공항 보입니다. 자, 이제 경기권 들어왔어요. 바람이 북남풍 방향인가 보구나. 이제 서울 들어왔습니다. 이제 한강 보입니다. 자, 우리나라 대통령 전용기 비행장 떠 있고요. 자, 이거 지금 서울입니다. 강은 어두워서 안 보이는데. 저희가 지금 보이기 시작됩니다. 네. 여기서 보니까 성남비 이장이 아주 뚜렷하게 잘 보이네요. 오늘 날씨가 좋으니까 그냥. 그리고 저쪽은 김포공항이 보입니다. 충남 비행장하고 김포공항. 충남 비행장은 여기 있고요. 김포는 여기 있습니다. 네, 무슨 아까 비행기 착륙한 것 같네요. 불이 꺼있네요, 이제. 활성 방향 바뀌었어요, 이제. 자, 여기가 대한민국 수도 서울입니다, 여러분들. 자, 이제 북한산, 경복궁 그쪽 보인다. 청와대, 거기군요, 이제. 자, 이제 하강을 시작한 것 같습니다.
We are now starting the descent to our destination. The weather is foggy. Enjoy the rest of our flight.
자, 이제 막
Sink rate.
내려갈게요. 몰아서.
Sink rate. Sink rate. Pull up. 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 Sink rate. Sink rate. Pull.
자, 이제 만에서 부천에서 다시 찍도록 하겠습니다. 벌써 18,000원 내려갔네요. 네, 빠르게 내려가겠습니다. 네, 다시 오토파일로트 켰습니다. 네, 대한민국 서울을 벗어나고 다시 네, 수도 서울을 벗어났습니다. 이제 한번 꺾으면 됩니다. 몇 분, 4분 후에 꺾도록 하겠습니다. 이제 다 왔어요. 자, 이제 하강 완료했으니 랜딩 라이트 켜고요. Fasten seatbelt signer already. Approach. cockpit light steam 2로 바로 하도록 하겠습니다. 이제 spoilers armed를 하고요. 네, 좋아요. 네, 조만간 있으면 착륙할 것 같은데요. 13분 후인가. 아이고, 이제 드디어 예전의 비무장지대를 건넜습니다. 네, 아직 근데 고속도로는 아직 공사 중이라 뭐 인력들도 날라야 되고 뭐 그러니까 아직까지는 비행기가 필요한 것 같습니다만은 이제 고속도로 뚫리면 어떻게 될지는 모르겠습니다만. 자, 이제 11분 남았으니까 이제 슬슬 바람이 불었다 안 불었다가 그러네요. 자, 이제 선회할 그게 나왔습니다. 지금부터 본격적으로 플랩을 내려보도록 할게요. Flap 1 set. Flap 5 set. Flap 15 set. 이제 나옵니다. 이제 속도. Flaps 20 set. Flaps 25 set. Landing flaps 25 degrees set. 자, 이제 플랩도 다 내렸고 8분 있으면 마지막 선회하고 랜딩 합니다. 자, 이제 조금 더 가면 안개가 적은 것 같네요. 근데 어두워서 잘 안 보이네요. Queen Air 231, contact Pyongyang Center 125.25. Roger, Queen Air 272-3 checking in. Queen Air 223, 2-1, passing, report 5,000. Roger, Queen Air 231, radar contact, contact Pyongyang Center 125.52, good day. Roger, contact Pyongyang Tower 125.52, good night. Hotel Lima 57203, checking in. Queen Air 231, Pyongyang Tower, passing, 5,000. Pyongyang Tower, Queen Air 231, radar contact, clear to land, runway 01. Queen Air 231, we are number 1 for landing, runway 01, Queen Air 231. Asian 221, 555, clear to land, runway, clear for takeoff, runway from 01. Roger, Asian 221, wind speed 1 knots from 7 degrees, clear for takeoff. Asian Air 555, contact Pyongyang departure 12 airborne, Queen Air, correction, Asian 221, 555, we are airborne. Asian 555, contact Pyongyang departure 125.52, good night, bye bye. Roger. Queen Air 221, 231, report on final runway 01. Queen Air 231, will report runway 01, final runway 01, Queen Air 231. 자, 이제 6분 후에 진입합니다. 전 마지막 선회하고, 그럼 이제 그러면 이제 기어 내리고, 네, 이제 들어가도록 하겠습니다. 이제 네, 아주 좋아요. 아주 좋아요. 자, 이제 6분만 있으면 아예 그냥 가까이 오니까 불빛이 보이네요. 그러니까요, 기장님. 아까까진 불빛이 한 시골이나 하나도 없었는데 잘 보이네요. 그리고 우리가 ATS도 없네요. 돌면 나오려나? 근데 아직 좀 일단 AT 시켜놓고 기다려보죠. 그럼 나오겠지. 자, 이제 3분 있으면 전해하고 마지막 파이널 AirAsia Flight 121, you're number 2 for runway 01, AirAsia Flight 121. Roger, number 2 for runway 01, AirAsia Flight 121. Queen 231, you're number one to land runway 01, AirAsia Flight 1, Korean Air 231. Roger. Number 1 for approach runway 01, Korean Air 231. (20.3) 너트마일 남았습니다. 활주로 01까지 주목하시면 착륙입니다. 네, 아주 좋아요. 네, 1시간 8분, 1시간 6분 걸렸습니다. 여기 오는 데까지. 18.2 너티컬 마일였습니다. 계속 줄어들고 있습니다. 지금 17 남았어요. 17 너티컬 마일. 자, 이제 14 남았네요. 2분. 그러면은 9분에 선을 한다는 얘긴데, ATS가 아직 없네요. 아, 나왔습니다, 이제.
Information. Victor at 1024 Zulu. Arrival. Runway 01. Transition level 130. Wind 042 degrees. 1 knots. Kavik. Temperature 20. Dew point 0. QNH 1013.
20도. 자, 이제 1분 남았습니다. 마지막 선회까지, 그리고 착륙까지. 긴장된다. 저도요. 랜딩은, 근데 바람이 없어서. Korean Air 231, report on final runway 01. Korean Air 235, report base runway 01. Korean Air 231. Korean Air 235, 231, Pyongyang Tower, we are on final runway 01. Roger, Korean Air 231, clear to land runway 01, wind speed 3, winds come from 40 degrees, clear to land, Korean Air 231. Clear to land, Korean Air 231. Gear down. Signal live, gear down, APP is armed. Landing, park brake set to, landing gear checked down, autopilot auto requested. Initial flight 676, hold short runway 01. We got traffic in sight to land runway 01. Initial flight 555, 676, traffic in sight. Holding short runway 01. Air Asia flight 767. 네, 저기 달지고 있네요. 근데 어차피 APP가 켜는 상태라서 지금.
Approaching minimums.
Continue.
300. Minimums. 200. 100. 50. 30. 20.
Touchdown. Reverse. Korean Air 231, vacate runway to right and contact parent ground on 125.82. Good night, bye-bye. Roger, good night. Korean Air 231, vacate.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to your destination. For your safety and the safety of those around you, please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened and keep the aisles clear until we are parked at the gate. Please use caution when opening the overhead compartments and removing items, since articles may have shifted during flight.
Korean Air 235, vacating runway to right. Roger, Korean Air 235, contact parent ground on 125.52. Good night, bye-bye. Hotel Lima 7202, check, parent ground checking in. Parent ground, Korean Air 231, radar contact, taxi to gate, runway, taxi to gate A3, roger. Taxiing to gate A3, Korean Air 231. Lights off. Ice off. Taxi lights on. APU on. Strobe lights off. Spoilers are down, flaps are retracted. APU is on. AirAsia Flight 1567, clear to land, runway 01, wind speed 0 knots. Winds come from 4042 degrees, clear to land, AirAsia Flight 121. Ping ground. I think we got a crack on the taxiway for 01. Roger that. We'll check that out. AirAsia Flight 567, I'll report on final runway 01. AirAsia Flight 121, we're on final runway 01.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have not yet reached the gate. Please remain seated until the captain turns off the fasten seatbelt sign. Thank you.
Roger, AirAsia Flight 121, clear to land runway 01, winds calm, 43 degrees, clear to land. Clear to land, AirAsia Flight 121, 567. AirAsia Flight 121, contact, vacant runway to right and contact parent ground on 125.5 to good night, bye-bye. Good night, AirAsia Flight 567. AirAsia Flight 357, follow current air. Roger, traffic in sight, follow current air. Green Air 235, 231, hold short runway 01. Roger, holding point, hold short, holding point runway 01. Green Air 231. Green Air 235, 231, traffic in sight. Green Air 231, holding position, runway 01. Alpha 2, clear to land runway 01, winds calm from 45 degrees, clear to land, Alpha 1. Green Air 235, continue taxi. Roger, taxiing to cross runway 01, Green Air 231. AirAsia Flight 567 across runway 01. 이제 뭐야 아까 왜 비행기 쩔었지? 승비라서 그랬나? 오고 있네 지금 비 오고 있네. Alpha 1 vacant runway to right and contact Pyongyang ground on 125.5 to good day. Alpha 1 roger. Alpha 1 Pyongyang ground checking in. Roger. Alpha 1 Pyongyang ground. Contact follow AirAsia aircraft Boeing 737. Roger. Traffic in sight. Alpha 1. 오케이. 아주 좋아요. 파킹 뜯기. 좋아. 오케이. 자, 이게 특수명이가 길어요. 엄청 길어요, 이게. 그래서 좀 오래 걸리는데, 뭐, 인천도 그렇잖아요. 택시명이 길잖아요. 많기도 하고. 자, 이제 다 왔습니다. 타업을 한번 다시 볼까요? 네, 다 왔네요, 이제. 비행기는 주의사를 시켜서 가고 있습니다, 지금. 자, 이제 차도를 넘었어요. 살짝. 자, 다시 또 만났네요, 차도를. 자, 이제 바뀐 쪽으로 왔습니다. Taxi lights off. AirAsia flight 567 taxi to gate A4, roger. Set. 일단 parking, engine number 2 off. Park brakes are set. Nav lights off. Beacon lights are
Cabin crew, prepare doors for arrival at cross-check.
passenger signs are off. Beacon lights off. Logo lights off. Okay, cargo door is closed. 미장님, 수고하셨습니다. 아닙니다. 뭐야. 안 보이네? 뭐야. 자, 여기 서류 사인하고 갑시다. 끝. 그러면 불 다 끄고 가야지. 라이트. 요거 라이트까지 껐고. 내부 라이트 켜야 되고. GPU. APU on. Cabin lights off. Cockpit lights are off. APU is off. Battery is off. Okay. Thank you guys for watching and see you on my next flight video. Thank you and goodbye.